Here's why asking, where do you feel that in your body, or what do you feel in your body, is not enough as a somatic therapist. First of all, feeling sensation in your body is not an innate skill. It's not necessarily something that everybody has automatically. And even if they can feel inside their body, it doesn't necessarily mean that they're able to communicate that with words. So there's two skills that your clients need to have before they can answer a question like, what do you feel in your body? And if you are either a talk therapist or any other kind of practitioner who's working somatically, and you start with the question and your client has no idea what you're talking about, it's because you need to teach them what to say. You can't just leave it up to them to figure it out. It's a skill set and you need to help them build it. Here is how you're going to introduce this to your clients. First, you're going to say, I'm curious if you'd be interested in working somatically, learning how to feel your feelings that are held in the body, learning how to feel your emotions. You have to ask for permission. Second, you're going to start with skill building. You're not going to go directly into their feeling. You're going to start with teaching them how to communicate about sensation that's outside of them. Give them something to contact, like here, I have like yarn. It literally could be anything. Give them something to touch with their hands and talk about different ways to describe what they feel with their hands. If they are able to describe something that they are feeling with their hands, then they're much more likely to be able to describe something that they're feeling inside their body, which is a much more complicated skill. The next thing that you're going to do is when you start to introduce actually feeling their own body, you are going to find things that are neutral or pleasant, and you're going to start on the periphery and then move into the center. Instead of jumping in right as soon as they feel emotion, you want to actually spend some sessions building the skill. So you'll say, we're going to start with noticing how you can feel your back against the chair, and ask them to describe what that feels like. That's a much easier skill than feeling emotion when there's a lot of activation and other things going on. The last thing that you're going to do is you're going to give them a list of sensation words, because this isn't necessarily common language. We often talk about our feelings as just the labels of emotion. Maybe they might be able to describe tight, but you need to be able to start to build their vocabulary. And you can give them a literal list, like on a piece of paper, and have them work with that while they're describing things that are neutral or pleasant or things that they're touching. Let me know if you have any questions.